Guys, Marty up north. Today I want to, it's August 21st. Just come back from a hiking trip to Pinto Lake, and I'll publish that video shortly. But the first thing I do when I come back from a trip is I always pack up my stuff and I get ready for my next trip. And I just finished cleaning all my clothes, and I just wanted to do a quick video because people have asked me what I carry. So as most of you know, I hike in northern Alberta, usually from about late April to September, October. So what I'm going to show you is spring, summer, fall kind of clothing. And the first thing I want to say off the top is my philosophy around clothing is the same philosophy as I have around food. So when I'm hiking, I get in a different mindset. It's not about wearing clean clothes every day and changing, because that's just not practical. So I've gotten used to the idea of wearing, basically I have three sets of clothes. I have a set of clothes that I wear during the day, a set of clothes that I wear at night. So when I get into camp, I do a little wash up and I wear my night clothes, and my night clothes don't get too dirty. And then I have a set of clothes that I wear in case it's raining or it's really inclement weather. So, and my day clothes, they're the ones that get dirty, they get all sweaty. I try to dry them out, but when I start my next day, I always put them back on. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here's my basic hiking outfit. My basic hiking outfit during the day is a synthetic shirt. So all my shirts are synthetic. Do not bring cotton out there because cotton doesn't dry. So what I do is during the day I have a shirt like this, and I bring a second day shirt. And what will happen is I'll wear this one for a day, and at the end of the day, like I said, I'll wash quickly, and then at the end of the day I will put on what I call my sleeping shirt, and it's also synthetic. So I sleep in this one. So I'll come back to that. So this is my day outfit. So I have a shirt and I have a pair of pants, and same thing. The pants, these are light. These happen to be Columbia pants, but I like these pants. They're all fully synthetic, and they're the kinds of pants that if they get wet, they will dry very, very quickly. The other thing about these pants, you've probably seen some of these, but these are the pants where if I unzip, I'm having a hard time here, sorry. I can actually unzip these pants and they turn into a pair of shorts. So so that's my basic daytime outfit, is my synthetic pants with a synthetic shirt. Now, then the other thing that I wear during the day is my boots, and I happen to be a guy who likes his boots super tight, and I wear these nice. Again, these are synthetic socks. Some people wear merino wool or whatever, but I like my boots very tight, and I like two pairs of socks, and I'll tell you why. It's because I like my boots. I like my socks tight, but by having two pairs, the outside ones might get a little wetter than the inside ones, and so I only need, while I'm hiking, if I get too wet, I can change one pair of socks or both. So when I'm hiking, I only bring 4 pairs of socks. So these are the ones I would be wearing during the day with my boots, and I'll tie it up real quick. So there's my daytime hiking, and boots again are very personal. You need to make sure they fit the way you like them. I like a full leather boot because I tend to go for 4 or 5 day trip in the mountains, and I need sure footing. I've tried hiking in just shoes, and for me it doesn't work. For others it might work, but I'm happy with my full leather boots. So this is my basic daytime hiking outfit. So my synthetic socks, my leather boots, my pants, and a t-shirt. All right, so talk quickly. I'm wearing a pair of synthetic. These are Everlast underwears. Same idea. For a 3-day trip or 4-day trip, I'll bring 2 pairs of underwear. So I'll wear a pair of underwear for a couple of days. And actually, if you buy really quick, good synthetic stuff, it dries so quickly that you can get in camp at the end of the day and take off your sweaty underwear and rinse it in the creek. You might even bring a little bit of detergent or laundry detergent but you don't need it. I mean, you soak this in the creek, wash it, and then just hang it to dry. You'll get some dry ones, and while these are drying, you can wear your other pair. So I bring two pairs of change pants. So this is another pair of pants that I now I typically choose. I either bring these pants or my other Columbia pants. You guys have seen me wear these ones. These ones are neoprene type material. They're a little thicker. They're a little warmer. So, but it's not a ton of weight to bring. If I'm wearing these mostly, it's not a ton of weight to bring these other pants. They weigh a couple of ounces. So there is this is my daytime outfit. I also bring, so now during the day, if it's colder, a lot of you have seen me, I have different colored fleeces. It depends on but I'll bring one fleece. So if it gets colder during the day, I can hike with a fleece. Now, I've been in trips where it rains for many, many days, and I found that even if it rains for many days, a fleece is actually almost waterproof. It's surprising how little, how you don't get wet. It breathes well, and it's lightweight. But that's my personal preference. I'm trying to bring things that are a little bit lighter now. And if I'm walking, I don't care about getting wet while I'm walking. I really don't. But I also bring a jacket, a thin shell that's also waterproof. This one is mostly if I'm at the end of the day and I'm around camp. So at the end of the day around camp, and if it's raining or if it's really windy and I have this on, then I have a fleece, I have my t-shirt, and I have a shell that breaks the wind. So right now I'm actually boiling in this thing, but this keeps me very warm. So I'll take this off. But I almost always wear my fleece. It's amazing how often I wear my fleece. Now, the other thing I bring once in a while, usually later or earlier, but not in the middle of the summer, is I have these simple Vortex pants. So a pair of Gore-Tex pants. These ones are ripped, but these ones don't weigh much. And again, it's not for while I'm hiking, because when I'm hiking, and if it's raining, I'm going to get water from the outside, but while I'm hiking, me personally, I sweat so much that I really need something to breathe. What happens is when I wear waterproof stuff while I'm hiking, I get soaked on the inside regardless. So for me, the water jacket, the rain shell, and the pants are mostly for around camp at the end of the day, because it's not for while I'm walking. Now, let's say I get into camp at the end of the day. I take those off, and at the end of the day when I get in camp, I bring just a pair of light PJ type pants, and at the end of the day when I'm in camp, I will switch to my evening t-shirt. So this is typically my evening outfit, and again I can wear my fleece jacket or whatever. And instead of bringing another pair of running shoes, I bring these cheap Crocs. So with my Crocs on, now I have my evening outfit. This is what I hang around camp in, and this is what I can sleep in if I need to. I sleep usually just in my underwear in my sleeping bag, but if it gets too cold at night, then I have choices. So the only thing a couple of things I didn't talk about. So I got an extra shirt, so while I'm in camp, I could be washing that shirt, and I could be wearing this one tomorrow morning. But typically when I restart my day, the next day, I take this off, and I put on my daytime clothes, which hopefully have had a chance to be washed and hung and dried. And then I also bring a long sleeve fleece shirt like this. This one happens to be by Columbia. Sorry, that's a laundry bag. That weighs next to nothing. Last couple of things I want to talk about. I bring one of my famous Marty Up North toques. I hike in these things, and you can sleep on it. If you keep your head warm at night, it makes a big difference. And I also bring a small pair of just fleece gloves. Again, fleece is a wonderful material. It weighs nothing. It dries quickly. It's very warm, and it almost has a rain. It's not waterproof, but it's water. You know, it doesn't feel wet when you're wearing fleece and it's wet. And then a microfiber towel. Back into my daytime hiking clothes. So this is typically how I hike. Again, so I'm all dressed. So this is me ready to go hiking. Now I just want to show what I bring. So compression sack. If you don't have one of these, get one. So in my compression sack, my t-shirt, my second daytime t-shirt, my nighttime t-shirt, my nighttime pants, spare underwear, spare socks. In this case, I'm going to throw this towel in there, and the two-way pants, and the sweat and the long sleeve fleece. So if I zip it up, actually this compression bag is too big for this one. I need a smaller compression bag, but let me It's hot today. Compress right to the end. So this is 3 days worth of, or 3, 4, 5 days worth of clothes. If I was going for 6 or 7, I might bring one more pair of underwear, maybe a couple more pairs of socks, but it's not a huge difference. So this is good for 2 to 5 days, and right now this doesn't weigh much more than 4 pounds. And then I would pack this in my bag, and I would leave the rain pants and the jacket out of that bag and somewhere on top of my main backpack. That way, if I'm stopping and it's cold and it's rainy, I can reach for that bag. So there you have it. Wow, it's really hot. Hope you enjoy this little short video on the types of clothing that I bring. And like I said, you just got to change your philosophy. I mean, if you want to bring a whole ton of clothes, feel free to do it, but I think it's a lot of weight for nothing. It feels silly to bring a lot of non-consumable items. It feels silly to carry a t-shirt that you're not going to use until day 4 or 5. Actually, I'll tell you one quick story, and maybe I'll get some critics about this, but I've been on longer trips where I brought a couple of where I have 2 shirts, and after 5 days of wearing the same shirt, a shirt like this, no matter what, I actually burn it. I've burned a few shirts in the past, so just so I don't have to carry it out. It's a psychological thing. When you're on a long trip, all those ounces start to add